I'm going to be adding a car into my game now, but to test out the car, I'm going to be deleting our player character. It won't be that big a deal because we've saved our player as a scene, so it should be easy to just drag our player back into the scene later. The only thing that's going to cause a problem is that we've got at least one script, just this goal script, that has a hard-coded reference to the player's location in the tree. You've probably noticed me try to avoid this for the last few videos because I've said at some point in the future our player might move locations in the tree. Well, this is that point. If our ball scores a goal and there's no player in the scene, then our game is going to crash because it can't find a reference to the player. Our simple fix for now, just to get things working, is to only run these lines of code that require player to exist if player does exist. So if we have a player, and only if we have a player, then we're going to update the score when you get a goal. It's a simple change, but it should stop our game crashing when we add a car into it. We should be able to confirm that our game works without a player character in it by deleting the player from our tree, and then just adding another camera 3D node so we can actually see what's going on. Let's just drag that somewhere where we can see most of what's happening in the game. And if your game's set up like mine so that the ball rolls straight into the goal, you'll see the ball rolls its way into the goal, and it should create a big explosion but not crash and not update our score because we don't have any player whose score is getting updated. Now we'll just undo those last couple of changes to get our player back. And while we're here, I'm going to click on my ground and duplicate it and just drag a big copy of the ground over here so that my car's got heaps of uncluttered space to run around on. The other thing I think I might change at this point is this navigation mesh is making it really hard to see what's going on my scene. So while we're busy tidying everything up, let's make it that we can't see that overlay in our camera. I'm doing that by clicking on this view option in the toolbar, going to gizmos, and it's got all the many overlays that Godot could put on your game. And the only one that really annoys me is this navigation region. I think it's making too much of our scene blue. It's a useful thing to have on when we're looking at the navigation mesh, but let's turn it off for when we make our car.